Well, hello and welcome to volume 99 of My Prostate is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular old guy fighting prostate cancer. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. I've got three of my buddies here today, part of the cancer crew. Tom couldn't be with us, so we're going to feel free to talk about him, and he can watch it later on YouTube. we got Jack, Brian, and Indio, and it's a Friday afternoon, and this is totally off the cuff. I apologize if you can hear the trash truck out front. They're picking up my last can of the day. And so I just sent a text out and I said, hey, you guys want to do a quick video? And boom, there they are. So first order of business is Brian, how's your dad doing?
He's doing good. He's recovering from knee surgery and got a new and 4 or 5 days ago, 6 days ago, I think. Anyway, he's doing all right. He's recovering, but man, that's a tough recovery.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Did they say when he's going to start rehab?
He's doing a little bit now. Next week he starts going to therapy, physical therapy, and that's the COVID and all is making it really tough to get into certain places and coordinate all that. But next week he's going to start going every day and doing that.
That's incredible. Get a brand new knee, and next week they're like, "All right, move on it."
It's insane what they can do. I'm totally, enthralled by it. But it's great. He's feeling better now than he was when he went into it.
Oh, fantastic. Cool. Fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. Well, keep praying for him, guys. It never hurts. And he's going to have
What's your dad's first name?
Barry.
Barry. All right.
Barry, yeah. And the other day, he got a little dehydrated, and we had to run him to the ER and everything was a little bit of a scare, low blood pressure and everything like that. And it just turns out that it was just dehydration. If only there was a magic elixir that didn't cost anything, that actually taps that we could drink that would keep this from happening.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I saw you post that up on the video the other day. I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
If only we could find it. All right, I apologize. I'm going to go shut my front door because people keep driving by.
You might hear that here. There's a road behind me.
Oh. I wonder if that's what we're hearing that's why it's the noise behind you is cutting out your voice.
Maybe. Let me mute it. Is everybody else better when I'm muted?
Oh, we were just sitting there watching you mute it.
That's funny.
All right. So we'll do with what we can. All right. It's Friday. It's Remember Everyone Deployed, so wear red on Friday. That's me. Had lunch scheduled with a buddy of mine today who's a 6'3" Santa, and he lives out in Corona, and his Jeep was in the shop, supposed to come out yesterday. Didn't get it out yesterday, so it was coming out this afternoon, so he called and canceled. He's got evidently 5 Santa Hawaiian shirts for me, so I'm a little excited about that. He's going to swing by tomorrow, and we'll get them. But I tried sleeping last. You know how I usually sleep with the big bag, so I don't have to get out of bed?
Right.
Instead of doing the overnight bag, I did the leg bag, which I've got on right now, which is actually getting pretty full. And I went to bed at 11 o'clock, and I didn't have to get out of bed until 4 in the morning. So, and the bag was pretty full. So that was kind of nice because it gave me a little more flexibility when I'm sleeping. When I have the long tube on, it kind of pulls and tugs sometimes on that, tube that's going into my belly, and that can be a little uncomfortable. And you're kind of like wakes you up, and there you are. So that was kind of cool. I think I'm gonna try it again tonight and see how it works out. But it did sort of remind me of the old days, getting up completely dark in the house, and you do that memory walk, down the hall to get to the bathroom, and it's like you don't have to turn any lights on. You just know where it is, and then pop the cork and ready to go. So,
and those of us that had the prostatectomy only had the bag for a week to 10 days. And I remember how nice it was in many ways, but it was annoying. But the most annoying part of it was the tube coming out of your schmeckle, which was no fun, especially if you tripped over the tube or something like that.
Oh.
But being able to make it or sleep in bed all night, and I remember that was the good part of it.
Yeah.
There's the silver lining. Yep, I've had mine since May of 2019. Of course, mine doesn't go through my schmeckle, but yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. So I talked to Alex from Paragon on Surfboards today. He called me and wanted to chat. And I've talked to a couple of guys over there from Paragon. I bought a few surfboards from them over the years. And when my doctor earlier this year told me, hey, you know, we had a misunderstanding. You can surf if you want to. I was all excited, you know. I said, okay, I'm going to get my glorious return board. So I bought a new board off of them, and I have it sitting in the backyard where I could see it every morning, you know. So it's kind of like that drive for me to be able to do it. If I went out right now, I'd drown. there's no way. My shoulders are shot. My muscles are atrophied in my arms and stuff. Plus, I mean, if you could picture me laying on a flat surface and trying to paddle, I would have to tilt to get my arm into the water to paddle and then roll over to the other side. Because you get that belly under there, you know. So.
I just had that. I got one of those steroid injections in my back, which actually I'm like in heaven now because it's been years since I've been pain free, and right now I feel no pain, and I hope it lasts. I hear that they can last days or months. I don't know, but I had to lay on my stomach to get this shot on the flat table. And I'm like, it's like putting a bowl upside down. It's just going to rock back and forth. I said, do you have a cave table that maybe I can
Yeah, they should have a table with sand so you could dig a little
right.
dip out, you know, be able to drop it in there.
And I've actually done that at the beach since I got so fat.
What's that?
I've done that at the beach since I've gained
There
so
you
much.
go. Makes it much more comfortable.
Yeah.
I apologize. I seem to keep blocking your audio out. I don't know what the deal with that is.
Oh, it's probably me.
No, he just don't want to hear you.
No.
But it was funny because when he called today, we chatted for a while, and I told him my story. And so he wanted to call and ask permission. I had done a professional photo shoot earlier in the year down at the Huntington Beach Pier, and so the pictures were used in a Prostate Cancer magazine. And I gave them some of the photos earlier this year because I was, and I'm totally blanking on the other guy's name right now, but that's me. I suck at names. But I had sent, you know, was talking to him about it. He goes, oh, I'd love to see the picture. So I sent him over. And then Alex called today and he says, hey, tomorrow we're posting new pictures because it's the holiday season and everything. And he goes, is there any chance you would mind if we used, you know, your pictures? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. You know, no worries. And, you know, he goes, well, any fee or anything? No. I go, it's a national commercial. Yes. But, you know, for Instagram and that kind of stuff, no problem. So I'll be looking for those tomorrow to get posted up. I had fun doing that shoot. It was great. You know, Main Street down to Huntington and full Santa Claus gear and people coming up and taking selfies and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Had a good time.
That's cool.
Did we lose Brian? There he is.
Brian, I should get me one of those shirts with the what do you got? 4 stars, 3 stars? Your
Who?
airline pilot shirt?
Oh, four stripes. My dad just called me from in the house. Excuse me a minute.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Tell him we said hi.
All right, I'll be here, but go on.
Okay. That's a nice veranda there.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, I got the shirts. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Oh, good.
And Inez says to say hi. I watched your video. It was funny yesterday. So I said, well, make sure you pass it on so we can get more likes to her
Yeah,
friends.
share it around. Yeah, I had a good time yesterday running down to drop off the Christmas presents and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we get to do that every year, and it was so funny too. 'Cause I don't know if you saw the comment that Tom put on there, but Tom met him at Mario's. I want to say he said it was a couple years ago or whatever, and but once you meet him, you can't forget him. I mean, this guy's he's a very memorable guy.
He looks he genuine guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I got on before time, so let me go back to the to Mario. Is it Mario?
I don't know, maybe.
The one with the he goes out and gets the Christmas
Yeah,
tree.
yeah. Comment on last night's video. So I know for sure right now I'm not going to do any videos over the weekend, and I hope you guys are free on Monday because it's going to be 100, number 100.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
man. Yeah. Yeah, it might be a little tough for me because of work, but yeah, that'd be great.
Midday's better than me.
What's that?
Midday is better than morning for me.
Okay. How about, well, are weekends easier for everybody?
Probably not this weekend for me. I'm playing golf tomorrow midday, and then I'm moving cars on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, playing golf like you. That's nice. I like golfing.
Yeah, no, I try to play. I try to play once a week, but sometimes it doesn't work out.
Cool.
Monday should work.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Now, if you happen to be just tuning in for the first time to the channel, sometimes this is what it looks like. We just sit here and gab. It's not always medical information or life experiences that are going to help you. We might have a golf tip once in a while from myself or Jack. Brian, do you golf?
I do, but I suck at it.
Oh, thank God. How about
Yeah,
you?
me too.
Indio, do you golf?
I golf occasionally. I golf. I got a great straight shot. It'll probably go maybe 80 yards or so, but that's about it. I make sure it's straight though.
I'll tell you what. There's bucket list. I know Tom hates golf. He's got a buddy that talks about it all the time. Tom's like, I don't want to go. So we're looking at a foursome here. We need to find out how to make that happen. That would be awesome.
That'd be fun. I usually 7.
Say that again.
I usually shoot in the 70s
Oh,
what?
shit. Is that on the front nine?
because if it's any hotter, I just get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be me and Brian, that's for sure. I got Brian. He scores in the 70? Hell yeah.
No, did you hear? He said he shoots in the 70s. If it gets any hotter than that, it's just not comfortable.
Oh, Brian. Oh, goodness. Disappointed, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping it breaks 50 tomorrow.
I didn't realize people kept score when you golf.
Yeah.
I just count how many balls I came back with.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't count the putting. That's where I go.
No.
Yeah,
That's the money,
Just-
man. That's
just
where
getting it
money's
to the
at.
green. After you're on the green, those don't count.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's where the
crazy.
money's made. So Brian, when are you? How do you get over to Tampa when you do fly? What kind of route are you doing?
I actually, we used to have a nonstop from LA, but now it would be through Dallas or Phoenix or Charlotte. But we do have Tampa layovers. I get there every now and then. It won't be December, but I go back on schedule in January. And if I see a Tampa trip, I'll grab it.
Sweet, yeah, man. Let me know. It'd be great.
That would be
Yeah.
I think Tampa International probably it's been rated #1 every now and then in terms of every year. Not every year, but it's expanded even more. So it's a nice airport. It really is.
It's a great airport. I love the city. Tampa's a great place.
Yeah. Cool.
So I went to Costco the other day during the 8 o'clock hour for old people and
Compromised.
compromised. Yeah. So, the weird part is they never asked me about my age, but I guess they just.
I wonder why.
Don't go to Costco when you're hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
bought
And
this-
you're going to eat something in front of us.
No, I bought this on Wednesday.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
So I graze on it. It's like I walk through the kitchen, to go somewhere else, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, just grab a couple of those, and take them with me. And so
You remember that laying on the surfboard thing?
Yeah,
If you stop doing that, you might be.
maybe. Well, I'll
That's
tell you
right.
what, though, I've been getting so much exercise this week just because I've been doing stuff. Cranking out the T-shirts and some vinyl orders that I had. Running around yesterday, dropping off the presents, cleaning up the garage. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if that shows up on there. remember that monstrosity of a patio cover that was out there ripped up by the
Oh
sand
yeah,
dunes?
yep.
I went out there today with an angle grinder and just went to town, baby. I cut that thing into little 5-foot pieces, and unfortunately didn't make it before the trash guy came, but threw it all in the recycle bin, so it'll be out there for him next week. And I got that all cleaned up, and then I have the tent and the rack that used to be on top of my Tundra is out in the back on some sawhorses. So I put my surfboard on top of that and then just put a big tarp over it. I'm just trying to get the backyard cleaned up. And then I got to go out to the front yard after we get done. If I got enough go-go juice left, put my blow-ups up today. So
I did a lot of Christmas decorating, and that's been giving me a bunch of exercise. That's been good. And having this pain-free in my back has been huge.
Oh, man, that's amazing.
Crazy. It's awesome. I hope it lasts, man.
Sounds like you got an ESI, epidural spinal injection.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I got. And I don't know.
And is
days,
that,
or it could be months.
Depends on the patient, but they tend to last, several weeks. I'm talking about turns into months. So
Oh
keep
my
it
God.
up. Yeah.
That would be.
The secret behind that, though, to maintain is physical therapy.
Oh yeah, it sticks, and we're setting me up with physical therapy and build the muscles while the pain is gone.
Exactly. Bingo. Yep. But you don't go crazy. You just, like a nice, steady, consistent.
What's the reason for your back pain?
It's a spondylolisthesis, and it took me a lot.
That's what. Okay.
How to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the two vertebrae that don't line up, and it's just congenital, and degenerative, and eventually will require surgery unless I can get into shape.
Get an inversion table.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
That's a good idea.
It's a lifesaver for me, man. I'm telling you.
I've heard from the same thing. Yeah.
So the big question then is, with the weekend coming up, Brian, and your back feeling better, and having the little shots that you do, anything going to happen this weekend?
We're going to hope, man. We may have an interesting meeting on Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe I'll fly down on Monday.
There you go, little bow, chichi, bow, bow.
Yeah, we're gonna probably try that. I'll report back via text, and then you'll know if you have an interesting topic to talk about on here on Monday. We probably will, though.
Well, it's going to be volume 100. I can't think of a better way to celebrate that than one of us getting a little nookie.
Remember what to do. Like, if it comes alive, I'm gonna go, what? Oh shit! What do I do with it now?
Oh goodness. We'll be sending up some prayers for you, brother.
Thank you.
I do feel, I don't know about you, Indio, but I do feel a little weird about that. About
what?
Praying that he gets a heart on.
Hey, you know what I say? It's only natural.
That's true. That's true.
Pray that it doesn't last more than 4 hours.
There you go.
That's a different story. Wow, that's great.
Well, if it does, you know what to do. Call every female you know.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys ever see that Jack in the Box commercial way back about that?
No.
It only aired like 2 or 3 times before they pulled it. But basically, Jack and his mom had come back from grocery shopping, and they were bringing out cucumbers, and everything they did had sexual innuendo in it through this whole commercial. And then right at the end, Jack's dad comes running out of the bedroom and says, "It's been 4 hours. We got to call a doctor." And then they cut off. And I'm like, I was like, did they really just do that?
Oh. Now
they'll look it up.
They have a good.
I don't know. I haven't looked. It was on YouTube a while back, but I don't know if it's still there.
There's a good one too that's actually still out on current television, and it's for dryer sheets or fabric softener or something like that. And the mom and dad are in the linen closet.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, like something. They're trying to reach something, so it's like, oh, they're making noises and everything, and their clothes are all wrinkled because they used the wrong fabric softener. So they come out, and there's their kid standing in the hallway, and he's like,
Yeah, the
I
grandkids.
don't want to know. Yeah, it was the grandkids. That's right.
Yeah.
It made it seem
Yeah.
even weirder.
I saw that one.
That is bizarre.
That's funny.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to try and get my blow-ups up there. I wanted to get a video in on Friday and find out how Brian's dad was doing. And it looks like, for us, weather-wise, it's going to be a good weekend here. Cooling down a little bit, so we finally get that crispness of, I know what I was going to tell you. Because of the Wuhan flu, everything's being canceled. You know, as far as Christmas goes, there's no.
Right.
We have a boat parade in Huntington Harbor. We have a boat parade in Newport Beach. All canceled. You know, so
man.
they what they're doing is they do have some private boats. The guys are charging $20 a head to go out, you know, be on the boat, go around and see the houses that people have all decorated. But you have to hope that they went ahead and decorated this year and, you know, didn't cut back because of the way things have been. And then the other thing they did is at the Orange County Fairgrounds, they set up something called the Night of Lights or something like that. And it's
a drive-through?
Yeah, it's a drive-through, and it's a mile
Yeah, we have one
long.
of those up here.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a mile long, and they give you a time slot to show up to get in there. So Kelly and I were shooting around the idea. We thought, well, you know, that'd be fun to go. Probably be less crowded during the week than going on a weekend. So if you got off work, you know, you can come home, and of course we'll take the little Santa Sammy and you know, have that and just have a good time. So she's like, yeah, we got on there to buy tickets. It starts at 5:30. The first run through is at 5:30, and so it's like 5:36, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, you know, that kind of thing, all the way up to 9. The last car goes through at 9. And if you want the silver package, which means that you get to use the guaranteed line, where you know you pull into the, because everybody's going to line up outside, you get to go in exactly at your time that you're supposed to start. $70, $80, plus they charge you an $18 service fee for the ticket. If you want to go in and just have the regular road experience where you line up outside, absolutely no guarantees that you're going to get in at the time you're supposed to. I think that was $60. And then if you go on that's like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you go during the week, I think it's maybe $10 cheaper. We were just like, you know, and then we got on there, and the only thing we get was 9 o'clock. So we could get 9 o'clock Sunday night, 9 o'clock Monday night, and 9 o'clock the following Saturday night. So we're just going to stand out in front of our house and go, ooh.
That's another reason to move to Arizona. Ours is free.
Is it really?
Yeah, they set it up. It's about, I'm going to guess it's about a mile long. And it's all local businesses that put up the different decorations, and you just get up there. You have to wait in line sometimes, but I've been there where I was the only one in line. So just go up and follow it around, and they got music on the radio set up for it, and they don't charge anything. The first one I ever saw was in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Motor Speedway did one, and and I think it was $20. But I mean, that was a huge one. I mean, it was probably a couple miles long because they went around the track, then in and out of the track and all that stuff, but they had a bunch of stuff there. So I'll videotape mine, and then I'll charge you $20 for it. How's that?
Yeah. Pomona Fairgrounds has one going. We bought tickets for it. It's called the Elf on the Shelf or something like that. And anyway, $75 a car, and we made this reservation, and we're going out there and go drive through that one as well, doing the same thing.
How long is that one?
They say it's an hour. And so they have half-hour slots for start times.
Huh.
Yeah. I didn't think county fairground, but yeah. So the Pomona one is the Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we just couldn't justify, you know, because Kelly has to get up for work in the morning. I don't. But you figure if your login time is 9 to get in there, I can guarantee you're not getting in there at 9. It's going to be, you know, later than that, because it's based on how fast people drive through there.
Right.
And you know, nobody's gonna. They're all going to creep. You just, you know.
Yeah.
You get
bring a
bring a what?
A diaper. You get stuck in.
Oh yeah, right.
Not you, Mark, but
I got my bag. Yeah, I'm good.
Hey.
Oh, is that Bandit?
Yeah.
So guys, I got 11 more treatments to go.
Fantastic.
How you
And you're
feeling?
still feeling good.
Yeah, no side effects with the exception of maybe increased bowel movements. But that I could attribute that to a morning concoction that I drink. It's a garlic, ginger, um, cinnamon sticks with lemon that supposedly helps bring down the LDL.
Really?
Helps
Oh.
it come up. Yeah, and it tastes like herbal tea. So drink that in the morning, and so I've been increasing in bowel movement, and I'm thinking maybe it's the elixir I'm drinking versus the treatment, because I remember Tom having diarrhea, but I don't think it was from radiation treatment. I don't know, but but that's a good thing. If any of you guys are interested, I can send you the link.
Yeah,
But,
it's always good to have that info.
yeah.
I had the opposite problem. My good cholesterol was low, so I just had to start eating more salmon and taking fish oil and flaxseed, because it wasn't that my overall was high or even my bad was high. It's just my ratio was way off. So I had to add some fish oil in, and I do flaxseed in my protein drink in the morning, and then I try to eat salmon instead of a big steak a couple times a week.
You know what? I'm going to get me some salmon tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I looked at Costco the other day because Tom had mentioned that, and they didn't have fresh salmon. They had frozen salmon, but they didn't have any fresh stuff in there.
Even their frozen stuff is pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. I've never gotten a bad piece of salmon from there.
Well, after you guys taught me how to cook it the other day, I'm looking forward to trying it.
It's really easy. I mean, what's that?
How did you cook it?
How do I cook it? Oh, I put it in aluminum foil. I put lemon on it. I put garlic, salt, pepper, and what else did I put on it? I think that's it. And then I wrap it up in the aluminum foil, 500 degrees in the oven for about 15 minutes. You play with your own oven until you figure out where it exactly is, but 15 minutes is a good place to start, and then go from there. So, and then you undo it, and slides right off the skin and onto your plate.
Nice.
Now you're talking my language. Tomorrow, salmon.
Actually,
I may do that too.
All right. Well, I know we tried this once already, but okay. So if you want to follow along, and trust me, a lot of the videos are much more informative than this.
Monday might be interesting.
Yeah, it's just Friday, and we're just shooting the shit. So
glad to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. Silver lining of getting cancer is you meet amazing people, and
amen.
I wish Tom had been here with us too, but I love all these guys. And after a couple of days of not talking, it's kind of like, man, I got to get a hold of these guys. And so I wanted to send out a text, and there they were. They answered it, and boom.
Glad you did.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, we're talking about you, buddy.
He said something about texturing somebody's ceiling.
Yeah.
Like I can't even describe the first thing that came to mind. But
I'm staying away from that one. I'm staying away from that one.
Oh my God.
I'll have to apologize for that one later today. All right. So anyways, if you guys would like to follow along with the channel, please feel free, subscribe, hit the like button. If you click the little bell, you can be notified when a new video shows up. If you're enjoying these for any reason, and you know somebody with prostate cancer, share it. Even if you don't, just share it on your Facebook, your MeWe, your Instagram, your Rumble, your Parler. I mean, I'm all over the place, and it's great. I've jumped on all the social medias, and so I only have a few people that are on as many as I am, and so they're just kind of like, dude, really?
Yeah, I'm on all of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out there, to let people know. So every like is appreciated, hugely appreciated, because it helps with the algorithm. And also the prayers, the good thoughts, the positive vibes, the aloha, the shaka, the good juju, everything you guys send our way, we really appreciate it, because and we joke around a lot on here, and actually everybody's pretty positive attitude. You know, you don't have a whole lot of choice. We are all fighting cancer, but there's no reason to sit on your couch and suck your thumb. You know, life goes on, and that's what we're doing. This is day-to-day stuff that you know, the people with cancer, prostate cancer, are doing. So God bless you all for watching. Guys, thank you so much. I'll get a hold of you over the weekend, and we'll find out about episode 100. And
Sounds good.
see when the best time to do that is.
Perfect.
Brian, I'll be pulling for you, man. Well, maybe that
Not
wasn't the
really.
best choice of words. All right. I love you guys.
Love you too, man. Later.
Later, man.
All right. Talk to you later.
Later.